Oh, oh man. Okay. Let's see if this is in the right position. Let's move that back. And all right, we should be good. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another live stream. And today I'm going to be animating or working on this scene from Guyus in the Wild Pink Yonder. And I don't know when this is supposed to come out, but of course it's not going to come out for a little bit because I'm working on this scene right now. But hopefully, unlike last time, or yeah, I just hope the microphone's working today. So, yes, Charles, this is happening right now. Yeah, that's my brother in the live stream. So, anyways, I'm going to be animating this sequence. He gave me this whole scene to animate, but I'm not going to do the whole thing. I'm going to animate um, Sophie, this character right here. So this is what he gave me. Hopefully, let's turn on the volume. Oh, hello, Dare. How you doing?
That weird balloon will wreck down my kite.
So, there's a cowardly baron that Nanoace is pulling an air raid for. Time to relieve him of duty.
So yeah, and there's a lot of complicated things I got to do, but that's just the way he works. This guy, he puts lines all over the place. I mean, a lot of these lines aren't even necessary, or there's a totally different way and faster way to do it. But this is how he does it, so I'm just gonna deal with that. But for this live stream, I'm gonna be doing this scene. I've already started cleaning this up. I just gotta continue doing this. Alright, you can see how I added the feathers. And here, so right here, they'll have feathers here, and feathers there. And those are the ones I drew. I drew the main poses for that. So let's see. So we're going on to this frame now. And let's start cleaning this up. So I'm going to turn off onion skin. There we go. So yeah, this is what I'm going to be doing. Just cleaning up the animation and... Man. Yes, it does take a long time, but that's the animation, and that's his style. And that's how he does it. And I don't know how long I'm going to be doing this, but anyways. I see, oh, there he is. Toffee just entered the stream. How are you doing, Toffee? Alright. This is the one thing I really hate about, or hate working on, is the cleaning up all these lines. Some of these are not necessary. Oh, wait a minute. I think I just deleted a wrong line there. Right, okay. Okay, yeah. I gotta put that there. So if her leg is right there, I'm gonna delete that stuff. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna be doing this for a while. Anyways, how's everybody been doing? Okay, don't want to do that. Oh, man. No. Okay, so this frame's almost done. I just need to do a little bit more. Midwest is boring as usual. I don't know if anywhere is boring. I mean, yeah, there are some boring places, but it's alright. It all depends on what you're doing and how you spend your time doing that. I don't know. Okay, so I just got that one frame done. It's not entirely done. I don't know what's going on with the camera. Don't you dare keep doing that. Yeah, it wants to keep doing that. Come on. do not have that reflectivity there. Okay. This camera. I'm sorry, I could be doing this straight off the computer screen, but I can't because of the like I've said in the past, this computer is definitely not a it's old. It's a 2009 model, so yeah, expect that. I think I should just do this instead. Hopefully he'll let me live stream this. I mean, I haven't... Okay, there we go. Perfect. Somebody comment if that looks good. Okay, that's all right. All right, let's get back to work here. So, the one thing that I do need to do is, but I'm gonna hold off on her stripes. The stripes in her face are, let's just say that they can be pretty hard to animate there, of course. These are just placeholder lines for the face because they're gonna be filled in, or they're not gonna have outlines on them. Her stripes. So, okay, so that's what it looks like. I'm gonna have to paint this back in. I have been holding off on animating lately. It's not until he sent me another scene that I started up again because, come on, don't die on me. All right, it's up and running again. Sorry, there's a disconnection there. All right. Nope. Isn't that lovely? Okay. So let's get back to the live stream here. I remember when I was doing the live stream for the animation I made for my sister. Okay, so for this frame right here, I'm gonna turn on onion skin, and I'm gonna draw the fur, because some of these frames don't have her fur in it, so, or her feathers, because she's a velociraptor. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take... Sorry I couldn't be there for that stream because I was at a restaurant. Which stream? Oh, that Rio stream. Yeah, it's not on YouTube anymore. Just to let you know. Okay, let's put it right here. So this is gonna be a very easy line. We're gonna put some movement on here. It's kind of be going that way. Okay, we might want to redo just a little bit of it, or yeah, it doesn't look that great, so there we go. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna try this again, and this time we are going to flatten the hair, or the fur. Sorry, I keep calling it hair because it kind of does look like hair. So what I'm doing is I'm establishing the shots. I'm doing the secondary action, and the secondary action is the fur movement, and I want to make sure that I got that properly done, or got the fur and the tail movements before I move on to doing the rest of the cleanup, because I want to make sure the fur is there. So let's see, right there. Okay, so that's the tail. Okay, so now I have to do the tail. And what the tail will look like is something like, if it's moving that way, kind of move it that way, I guess. And then I'll go back and do the stripes later. This character does have a lot of details on her. I gotta do that for all the characters, or all the animation.
Everyone's been calling you.
Sorry about that. So technically what I'm doing is I'm moving the characters, or putting the fur movement on the character, on the key poses. He didn't give me which key poses to do, but I've definitely, or what I would do, I would just go in there and, okay, so I would say that's a key pose, that's a key pose, that's a key pose, and the rest is already done. So you can see how that's done there. So I added the fur in there. I'm gonna add the rest, or in between, using those key points. I'm gonna in between the rest so it flows. The one thing that I struggled with in the past was that I took the fur, or I took the feathers, and I took the feathers and I would do them frame by frame. When you're animating secondary action, there are times when you can do it frame by frame, and there are times where you got to do it pose to pose. In this case, you got to do it pose to pose, or else it's not going to look like it's going to go all over the place. You need to plan out your secondary action before you even do it. You can't just do the secondary action. You got to plan it out. Perfect, right there. So I planned out, I drew this. I drew that earlier, I just drew that now, and now I can use that to in between these two, this one, and this one. So that's perfect. So now all you gotta do is turn on the onion skin. Nope, not that far. So you can always trim the onion skin, right here. Okay, so that's one, and there's the other. So now I'm going to, in between, we're just focusing on the fur, so you can definitely do this. This is something you could definitely do. So now we're just gonna go through there and in between that. So that was for the hair, and now we're gonna go through and do the ones for the tail. Perfect. Now this is a very fast movement, so not a lot of people are going to notice any movements or any mistakes in these movements because the animation is so quickly.
That weird bird will wreck down my kite.
And then you got Guyus in the binoculars, so I'm gonna be doing that later. This is teaching me how to animate. I mostly draw. Well, you're welcome. I'm glad that I could be teaching you animation, but if you do want to learn animation, I recommend Alan Becker. He's got some great videos on studying or how to do animation, how to use Flash, a lot of tutorials. Another guy I recommend is Drava Jazza. Sorry for the bad spelling and typing. It's all right. Everybody does it on YouTube. Wave brew will wreck down my kite. Okay, so one thing I just noticed here is that the fur kind of wraps around her neck a little bit. So I'm gonna go through there, and this is where you can use this is where you can go ahead and use frame by frame. You just have to remember your consistency. So right there, so her neckline's about right there. This one is the same. I'd put it right here, I guess. Just around right there. Okay, there we go. Perfect.
That weird bird will wreck down my kite.
All right. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna finish the rest of the in-betweens. So we got that frame to do, so we'll start with this frame. Or we'll not start, we've already been doing this. And we're gonna go through and animate the rest of this. So there's one frame. So I'm actually using, I have another file that's open right now, and this is the other file, the other animation I did, the other scene that I worked on, and this is what it looks like. It's slow. So I animated her reaching out for the rope, and then Bogart trying to grab the kite and falling down. For that one though, that was actually, I actually animated this scene using sketching. So if I turn this layer off, you can go here and you can see all my sketch layers that I prepared. You can see that. So those are all the sketch layers that I took. And then I took those sketch layers and then I drew over them, and then I went ahead and drew the rest of that. And then there's Bogart. For Bogart, I actually, I cleaned him up. That's all I really did with Bogart. I just cleaned up the Bogart. With this one, I actually am cleaning her up too, but I want to make sure that I'm, let's see. Okay, for this one, for this particular moment, I'm going to actually put the fur where I think it would be. If she's just settling, I think the fur would be somewhere over here, just a little bit over here. And then, as it goes back this way, as she's pulling it in, if I do call it hair again, I'm just going to keep calling it hair. So now she's just kind of the furs. You got that really extreme fur movement right there. So if you look at that again, there's Guyus. So you can totally see how I'm, I need to animate, or I need to add the fur first before I'm going to keep calling it fur. So my dog's fur is so short, it's basically hair. Oh, there are a lot of animals that just have basically hair, including chimpanzees. Okay. So if we're going back here, we're going to go ahead and add on the tail now. Now the tail is the same color as the, what is it? It's the same color as the hairline, or I'm just gonna call it hair from now on. So it's the same color as the hair, but it's not until we get to the stripes on her back. We're gonna be doing the stripes later though. And hold on a sec. So guys, I just realized I have to attend something right now, and I'm gonna have to end the live stream if that's okay with you guys. So I'll have a part 2. I'm gonna release a part 2, and we'll be able to do that live. So thank you guys for watching this me animating, or another animation live stream, and see you guys later. Bye.